Asafa Powell stated that Jamaicans are ungrateful. Hey, what's up, track and field fans? So on Asafa Powell's podcast, Fast Lane Lifestyle, hosted by him and his wife Alicia Miller, has created quite a stir among Jamaicans who are livid of his remarks about Jamaicans. Many Jamaican fans are disappointed as well, with Elaine Thompson-Herah, who was a part of the podcast, who agreed with Asafa about Jamaicans being ungrateful and should be grateful for them as track stars who have represented the country. Asafa remarked that Jamaicans don't respect his celebrity, and Thompson-Herah stated that the top athletes aren't in the regular class of people. The sub-10 king posited that they are superstar and not to be categorized as social media influencers. They also went on claiming that they are criticized if they do not acknowledge fans, stating that superstars like Cristiano Ronaldo are treated much better than them. Asafa asked Thompson-Herah how she felt living in Jamaica, to which she responded hard. She asserted that she at times have thoughts of moving away from Jamaica and be somewhere conducive to her training and mental space. Many Jamaican fans are upset that Asafa said that Jamaicans should be privileged that they are living in Jamaica, as if he is the lifeline or some godlike figure. Much of the podcast was spent attacking Jamaican fans, many of whom have high regards and respect for the sub-10 king. However, gears have shifted, and now many Jamaican fans are having a change of heart of the once humbled Asafa Powell they knew. Asafa also claimed that Jamaican track athletes are not paid enough, and that if it were not for sponsors and paid track events, many of them would experience financial hardships. This Elaine concurred to and stated that she had to secure the bag at the recent World Championships even though she was injured, based on sponsorship deals. There seems to be resentment, bitterness, and anger bottled up in Asafa, and he's using his podcast to vent. This has not been his first outlash. In a video posted recently on his YouTube channel, Olympian Asafa Powell shared his views on the outcome of the recent World Championships held in Oregon. In the video entitled "Can't Please Jamaicans, They See the Glory But Don't Know the Story," the two-time World Championships gold medalist said that watching from the sidelines was different than being on the track. He went on about the members of the public who thought that athletes who may not be performing at their best should retire. Powell explained that the athletes were not working for Jamaica but themselves, because Jamaica don't pay people and they all had to come home to bills. It seems Asafa has some issues, and he is venting on his social platforms. But why though? Jamaicans will always say things, and they are free to criticize and say whatever they want. So why respond to naysayers? There is constructive criticism and negative criticism, and Asafa needs to respond to the former. As a matter of fact, track athletes are not the only one who are criticized. Asafa seems to have indignation for not really gaining the heights of recognition that he deserved, but that's the sport world. Yes, he did his bit, but over time he was not as consistent and failed to produce at the world stage. It was at the Olympics where Asafa could not maintain his momentum, finishing 5th in 2004 and 2008, and then 8th in 2012 due to a groin injury. His last race was back in May 2021. Rather unfortunate for Asafa Powell, but it's a part of the track world, and blaming Jamaicans is counterproductive. But what do you think about his podcast? Do you think Asafa's statement about Jamaicans being ungrateful was a foolish move? Feel free to comment. Till then, stay tuned to the Track and Field Ting Zone.